missing someone.
My name is Mags and we're back with a very special vlog because today is Christmas Eve and tomorrow I'm flying to New York for Christmas. So I'm going to be there for about a week and I'm super excited because I've never been to the States before, I've never been to New York, and it's always been a bucket list destination for me. So I thought, why not celebrate Christmas there? I'm living in the UK at the moment and this will be my second year away from my family. And yeah, I'm just really excited to be there. I just feel like it's going to be Christmas vibes to the max. So I'm staying in a hotel in Heathrow this evening because it's just such a faff to get to Heathrow airport, and I just didn't want to travel to the airport from home tomorrow. So I'm staying here overnight, hopefully less stress tomorrow morning. And then it will be Christmas Eve, and yeah, so if you'd like to spend Christmas in New York with me, keep watching. Okay, so just arrived at my Airbnb. I'm staying out in Queens, and honestly it was just like the only affordable place around this time, because New York is obviously a very expensive place to stay in, and especially at this time of year. And I'd rather spend that money like on experiences and shopping. I think I'm going to do a lot of shopping while I'm here. I'm just getting ready to head into Manhattan. So yeah, I honestly, when I'm traveling by myself, I don't mind where I stay as long as it's like clean and comfortable and well connected, which this place is. It's just that because it's going to take me like an hour to get into Manhattan each day, I can't really, I mean I can, but I don't want to kind of come back in the afternoon, have a break, and then go back out again, because it's just not going to be the best use of time. So kind of like when I'm out for the day, I'm kind of out until I get back like in the evening, so I kind of just have to plan my day accordingly. So if it looks like I am staying in someone's basement, it's because I literally am, but that's okay. It's not always glamorous, you know, this traveling life. And yeah, I landed into JFK and I've never been to the States before, so I was quite nervous about going through like passport control, and the guy who was like interviewing me was like so serious, and I'm just like very it's like not serious, and I kind of just have always got like this like smiley jokey tone. And he's like, who are you traveling with? Are you traveling by yourself? I was like, yeah, I'm traveling by myself. And he's like, do you have any family or friends in New York? I was like, no. And he's like, are you meeting any friends? Are you like meeting anyone here? I was like, no. And then I think at first it was like for security purposes, and then I think he was just like genuinely shocked and surprised like why I was like traveling by myself. And so he kept asking me, he's like, are you really here by yourself? Are you really traveling by yourself? And I just kept saying, yeah, like why not? And then he's like, oh well, my wife wants me to go to see her mum tomorrow, like for Christmas. And I was like, well, wouldn't you rather be by yourself then? And he was like, well, I mean, yeah, I don't exactly want to be with my in-laws, but I wouldn't want to be by myself at Christmas. I was like, no, it's fine. So yeah, it was like, I think partly security questions, and then in the end he was just like, felt sorry for me, but I honestly don't mind traveling by myself. So yeah, just gonna get ready now, and then I basically have to like take a subway into the city. And yeah, I'm so excited because this morning it looked like it snowed, like there's like snow on the ground everywhere, and I'm really hoping that it snows while I'm here. That the icing on the cake. So I promise the content is going to get more exciting and slightly more glam in the very near future, but yeah, I did just want to give you an update that I've landed and I'll be heading into the city very soon. Good morning! Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. It's day 2 in New York and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. Just crisp and there's snow still on the ground. It hasn't melted yet. And I'm just spending the day exploring Central Park. It's so, so beautiful here. I'd really like to come back in the summer. And then in the afternoon I have booked just Summit 1 Vanderbilt, which is like an observatory deck so you can see the cityscape, and then I'm going to see the rockets tonight, and I will probably go to the Bryant Park Christmas markets because they have quite good food stalls there and little market stalls that sell little gifts and things. So yeah, not too much planned. I did want to book a few things because a lot of stuff is like closed on Christmas Day, and yeah, just gonna see where the day takes me. Day 3. I got up really early because I wanted to see the sunrise and come to the Manhattan Bridge. It's the Manhattan Bridge, and over there is the Brooklyn Bridge, and of course I wanted to get the iconic photo in Dumbo where you kind of get the Empire State Building right between like the arches, and there were already some people like lining up to get photos and stuff. So pretty. You can see Manhattan on that side. There's a bookstore that I really want to go to in Brooklyn, and we're going to walk around Brooklyn and then walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. Just getting a bit over all the crowds because I had a few things booked in like around Fifth Avenue. It was just so touristy, which I know I'm a tourist, but it's just too much, and so I'm looking forward to seeing Brooklyn today and just getting away from the crowds a bit hopefully and just exploring a different part of the city. just finished having breakfast at this cafe called L'Appartement 4F, and they're supposedly really famous for their croissants. I ordered an almond croissant and it was not good. It was like so soggy and oily, and I just missed the croissants in London. But the coffee was good. The coffee was good, and the vibes were so cute, like very Frenchy, very coquette. Just made the croissant very disappointing. But I'm off to a couple of bookstores in Brooklyn. The first is called Books and Magic, but the one that I really want to go to is called The Ripped Bodice, and it specialises in romance novels, which I love. And one of my favourite books that I read this year was called Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, which I only have on Kindle, and I really want to buy the hardcover copy, so hopefully they have that. Otherwise, I am very open to buying other books that they might have, because they have a huge range, I think. I really want this Icebreaker book, so that I can have the physical copy as well.
In the darkest time, we'll still see the signs. Rising up and we're standing tall. We might stumble, we still won't fall. With every challenge, we will find our way. 'Cause every step we take brings a brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find my way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Everybody say, oh, 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 find my way. Oh, 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 brighter day. Underneath the skin, we're all a single race. A tapestry that's woven into place. Pure and different views.
That bookstore was so lovely, the staff was so nice, and all of the books had like little reviews and recommendations from the staff. But I just want to jump on real quick and sort of recap what I did last night and recommend some of the places. So the first was Summit on Vanderbilt, which is like this observatory deck, and it's over 3 levels, and it's like this immersive experience. It's like mirrors everywhere, and the views were spectacular, just like incredible. And I would definitely recommend booking just before sunset, so you can go up and see the city before the sun sets, and then as the sun is setting, and then once it goes dark as well. It was just, yeah, incredible. And then I had about an hour to kill before my show, so I lined up for this halal food cart called Adele's Famous Halal, something like that. But they do chicken and beef over rice. I don't eat meat, so I had the falafel, and it was so good. But waiting in the line for an hour in the cold is not fun, but I think it was worth it. And then I went to see the Rockets show. It was their Christmas show, and also incredible. Like, they're so talented. The coordination and the stamina of those dancers is insane. So definitely recommend those if you're in the city. So yeah, that was my Christmas day, and so fun. Brooklyn's super chill. I really like the vibes. Day 4 in New York. So yesterday, because I woke up so early to watch the sunrise, and then I walked around Brooklyn, and then by the time I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge, I was so tired and I did so many steps. I ended up just going back to my Airbnb and chilling. But today I'm going to explore the West Village, which everyone says is really cool. So I have so many places that I want to check out. These are all of the pins that I have dropped of like all the places that I want to check out. So it's going to be a very busy day, and then I'm going to end, I think, in Soho and do a bit of shopping there. So it's going to be a very big shopping day, I think. So yeah, really excited to get into the city and check out the village. Oh, and also I'm going to be going to Carrie from Sex and the City's like apartment, her brownstone, just from the street, and then the friend's apartment, and then Cornelia Street. So it's just my 3 favourite worlds colliding. Good morning, it is day 5. I had the most incredible day exploring the West Village yesterday, and then ended with some shopping in Soho as well. I'm not up to too much today. I'm going to explore the Upper East Side. I've got a lunch booking at this Italian restaurant, and then I'm going to the Guggenheim Museum. But other than that, not too much planned. But yesterday was really cool. Just the fact that I got to see the facade of the Friends apartment. I've been watching Friends non-stop since it was on air, so that was really cool. And then to see Carrie's apartment as well, from Sex and the City. I'm a huge Sex and the City fan as well. That's like my comfort show. So that was really cool. And then Taylor Swift's old apartment on Cornelia Street. That was amazing. And because I went pretty early, like I got to the city around 10:30, which to me is not very early, but if you kind of want to beat the crowds, you kind of have to start quite early. So I went and got a coffee, went and got a bagel, and then just started walking around and stuff. So I thought I would give you a bit of a haul because it was a very big shopping day. But yeah, definitely spent a lot of money, but I just kept thinking, you know, if it's something that I really like, and if it's something that I wouldn't necessarily be able to get very easily in London, then I'm just gonna get it. But I have to really like it. I didn't want to just buy like everything that I saw. So yeah, I'll try and do it kind of like in chronological order of like the shops that I visited. The first place I went to was C.O. Bigelow. And I found out about this place through my friend Alyssa, who sent me a TikTok about it. And it's apparently the oldest pharmacy in America. And it had really like beautiful apothecary vibes, but in the front section has this incredible collection of like claw clips and hair accessories and stuff. They're definitely not cheap, but they are like really good brands, and I think you can definitely tell the difference in quality. So I got this headband just because I have like a very sensitive head, and so I can't wear claw clips that are like really heavy, or headbands that are like really tight, or even like hats and beanies. Like I can't wear them for very long because I can definitely feel them. So this one was quite comfortable, and I don't know how I'm going to style it exactly, but I really liked it, and I just thought it was quite contrasting because I have dark hair. They had a lot of like tortoise shell headbands and things like that, but I just thought that one worked quite well. And then this little comb, again, this just like reminds me of, I can remember vividly my second year of high school. We used to buy like the clear ones, and we would have our hair like in a messy bun, and then we would put it up at the back like that. So like I thought I could bring that back, or I could do like a half updo with the comb like that as well. But so these are both, well, this one's handmade in France, this one's handmade, and so yeah, really beautiful brands. And then this one is from a American brand called Chunks, and again, really beautifully made, and you can kind of use it as like a pin. I tried it last night, and even I was able to do like a French twist-esque kind of do, or like a bun. You just put it through, and I just thought that was really cute. And so I think you can definitely get like cheap dupes and stuff online, or like on Amazon and stuff, but I think it's nice to support small brands who like design these things really carefully and with intention, and are made really beautiful and made to last. So really enjoyed that. And then I bought just one of these toothpastes I wanted to try, and then they make their own lip balms, and so I got this rose one, which is really nice. This is going to be my at desk, at home lip balm. I'm always on the hunt for the perfect lip balm and the perfect tinted lip balm. I don't know why, like the branding just looks so familiar to me. I mean, I grew up in New Zealand, so I don't know how we would ever have this brand, but it just looks so familiar. Like it looks like something my mum or my sister had when we were growing up. But yeah, it's really nice, and I just had to get that. So I spent so much money at this store, and I was just like, oh crap, that was like my first stop. But yeah, really happy with those purchases. And then the next one, I went to Pleasing, which is Harry Styles' brand, and they specialize in perfumes and apparel and nail polish. I'm not like a massive Harry Styles stan, but I love the branding of Pleasing. And I think like their perfumes are really nice. They came in different sizes as well. Like the biggest one was like 150, I think. And it was massive, like I could never use that much perfume. The medium size was actually quite reasonable as well, but I ended up just getting this size for the perfume, and it just smells so good. And yeah, I can always buy like the bigger size if I like it, but I'm quite particular about perfumes, so just wanted to try it. And then I think I walked down to Soho at this point, and then my big purchase for the day was a pair of Salomon XT6s. And I know these have been popular for a few years now, and I've wanted them for a very long time, but the reason why I held off for so long is that because I really wanted to try them on in person. My feet are like a really strange size. I think they have grown, no, they've definitely grown half a size since I moved to the UK. I put it down to all the walking, but it just means that I really have to try on shoes before I buy them, and I can't just buy them online unless I know for sure what size I am. They're really comfortable. I mean, I have to put them to the test, but I only brought one pair of sneakers with me and one pair of boots, and I've been wearing my sneakers, which are the Adidas Sambas, and they're not the most supportive or grippy shoes, so I might actually start wearing these on this trip already, just because they're a lot more comfortable and supportive. They've got good grip, and there were so many cool colorways to choose from, but I chose black because I felt like it could go with everything. I'm gonna retire my old on running shoes, which are super old. They're like falling apart, but they're like my go-to, so just chuck them on walking shoes. So these will replace those, and I'm going to be able to wear these to, like, you know, gigs and festivals. And I mean, my office is pretty casual as well, so I can probably wear them to the office as well, like on a casual day. And then the next stop was the MoMA shop, so the Museum of Modern Art shop. It's not attached to the MoMA itself. There's a few of the shops around, and what I really liked about the shop is that it had really cool little gifts and souvenirs and trinkets and things, and they're all very reasonably priced, which I really liked. So if you're wanting to buy stuff for yourself or to take home for family and friends, like, this is a really great place to get them. I got this, it's like a coffee cup. It's like a ceramic coffee cup, and it's a replica of the very iconic takeaway coffee cups that you get in New York. And I just thought that was so cool. I could use it like as a water glass back home, or to like hold, you know, paintbrushes and makeup brushes, that sort of thing. And then I needed a coaster for my desk at home, and this one just says Art is Sustenance, and I just really liked that it was really bright. And that store was completely jammed. That was crazy. But I do think that even at its busiest, like the West Village and Soho were not as crazy as Fifth Avenue. Like I enjoyed it so much more. Like the vibes were just so much nicer, less aggressive tourists vying for the best photos and things. So yeah, I would spend all my time there, to be honest, rather than up near Fifth Avenue. And then lastly, it was a store called New York or Nowhere, and I mean, the branding, just stunning. I just love the aesthetic. And there was a massive line. It was about half an hour to get in. And when I was in the Pleasing store, like, they had really cool t-shirts and sweaters and stuff, but I was like, I have so many t-shirts and sweaters, I don't need anything, like, unless I really like it, I'm not gonna get it. So when I went into New York or Nowhere, I was like, maybe I'll get a cap or just like a keyring or something. But by the time you get to the end of the line, I was just like, oh my god, everything's so nice. Like, when you get into the store, it's so nice. And I ended up just getting this t-shirt. It's a green t-shirt, and it says New York or Nowhere, which is basically going to be my entire personality in January. And again, I just love the branding. I think it's just so nice, and they are a obviously New York based company or brand that started in 2020, I think, and they do collaborations with the New York Knicks and with the New York Marathon as well. And I just think, again, either for yourself or someone else, like if you're buying a gift, I think that's such a lovely souvenir. And yeah, I just loved the branding. It was just really nice. I'm a sucker for, yeah, just nice branding, nice packaging. And then I bought this, it's a postcard, but it comes with an envelope as well, so it says, it will always be New York or Nowhere. And I'll probably save that for my sister's birthday. And yeah, I just think these places, like, I think they can be very expensive, but then, you know, if you wanted to buy something like a keyring or postcard or even just like a sticker, just like to kind of as a souvenir, I think it's really nice that they offer all different types of price points, I suppose. And then the last thing was I went into a glasses store, like a spectacles store, called Warby Parker, and I was looking for, again, I saw this on TikTok. It was this artist does these little prints, and they come out of a vending machine, and they're like dotted all around the country, and you put your coins in, so you have to put 4 quarters into this machine, and then you push it forward, and then you get little prints. This one is inside the glasses store, so they're all kind of print themed, but also kind of New York themed as well. So this one that I got was a hot dog cart, and then the second one that I got was just to split this, is all of my glasses are reading glasses, which is kind of funny because I do wear glasses. So I just thought, again, just such a cute experience. Very big shopping day, massive dent in the wallet, but it was so worth it, and I just love all the stuff that I bought. I think in terms of shopping, I still want to go to Target, Trader Joe's, Aritzia and Sephora. So I'll try and get to those before I leave. Otherwise I'm just gonna finish getting ready and then head into the city again. I'm probably not gonna vlog today just because not a whole lot going on, but I'll be back. Good morning, it is day 6 I think. Had a pretty chill day yesterday because it was raining, and I did check out the Guggenheim Museum and it was incredible. Like, the building itself is amazing, and you just walk round and round and look at all the paintings and stuff. But today I am in Williamsburg and I'm going to this store called Haricot Vert. It's French, so I hope I didn't butcher that, but it's this really gorgeous like charm jewellery shop. And I know a lot of people rave about Brooklyn charm, but I heard, like, I've read some reviews and stuff, and the quality isn't great. And I can do that sort of anywhere really. Whereas this place, they make these really cute, they're called pictograms, and they're like handmade, like little photo charms. And I just wanted to check out the space because it looks really cute. Like, I love all of that kind of stuff. And then also going to go to Trader Joe's and yeah, just check out Williamsburg. It's a little bit grungier, a little bit different. So yeah, come with me to Haricot Vert. Good morning! It is day 7, second to last full day in New York, and I'm already getting like post-holiday blues, I think, because I have to go back to reality soon, and I'm just having like the most amazing time here. But yeah, I'm going to make the most of my last 2 full days here. So today I'm going to start in the East Village and just make my way across town, because I've booked like a river cruise tonight from 6 p.m. so I have all day to get across the city. And I'm gonna go from the East Village and then across town, and then I'm gonna check out like the Chelsea markets and maybe walk the High Line, just check out that area before my river cruise. I'm basically trying to avoid going back up to Midtown, like where Fifth Avenue and stuff like that are, because I've heard reports that Times Square is just completely jammed in the lead up to New Year's Eve, and I'm just trying to avoid those crowds because it's not pleasant. So yeah, another very chill day. Welcome to the final day of my last full day in New York. I think I'm going to finish off the vlog here because I know it's been very, very long, but thank you for keeping me company and I hope you've enjoyed this video. I thought I'd just end with a couple of tips, I suppose, and recommendations that I have learned and will definitely apply to my next trip to New York. So the first is I stayed out in Queens, which I really enjoyed. But getting into the city in the morning was totally fine and very easy, but I found just like at the end of the day, like in the afternoon or in the evening when you just want to get home, it just took forever and it was quite tiring. But I found out that there's like a train that goes from Manhattan all the way to Long Island, and it's quite an accessible train. And I think if I was to come back, I would stay like somewhere along that train line and then just take that train to and from the city every day if I wasn't staying a bit more central, like in general. The other thing is you can get a 7-day travel pass, and you can use that on all the subways and on the bus. It was only $35 for a 7-day pass. I thought that was really a good value. And lastly, definitely bring lots of money. Like, start saving for your trip like right now, because it's a very expensive city in general. Just like food and stuff is really expensive, with like tax added and tipping on top of that. But besides that, also getting into like galleries and museums and all the kind of activities and stuff, you've got to pay for those obviously. Whereas a lot of that stuff, like going into galleries and museums, is quite either affordable or it's free, actually, like in London and Sydney for sure. So we're very lucky in that regard. And then of course the shopping is just incredible. So yeah, definitely bring lots of money. It's New Year's Eve today, and I actually don't know what I'm going to do today because I kind of want to avoid the city. It's just going to be just really, really chaotic. So I'm just walking up and down the street at the moment waiting for my bus. But yeah, I'm going to end off this vlog here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed all the stuff that I went to on my trip, and I enjoyed every single moment. Like, I think I did it at a really nice pace. Like, I didn't force myself to kind of do absolutely everything on my list, because I knew that, you know, we'll come back one day. And yeah, I just did everything at like a really nice pace, and I enjoyed every moment of it. Like, time has just flown. Like, there was no point, except when I was standing in line for stuff, there was no point where I felt like I was just killing time, or yeah, it just flew by, and I just had the most amazing time. So thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you a very happy new year and a very prosperous 2025, and I'll see you next time.